Most of our biggest problem in sales is wanting to hear yes. Stop going for yes. Be comfortable with no. I have my students do what I call Project No. So every week, I make my students get a certain amount of no's every week. I don't care how many yeses you get. I want you to get a certain amount of no's because you have to start being comfortable with no. And what happens is, as we transition, I start even teaching them how to only want no's. And I'll give you an example. And Trisha can, if she goes back through her email, she will see this. When I sent you an email about being on your podcast, I said, are you opposed to a 9-minute conversation? Because I want you to say, no,
No.
I'm not.
I'm not opposed.
When I'm working with clients, is it a ridiculous idea for us to move forward? Right?
Oh,
I learned that from
yeah.
Chris Voss. So I'm not, Chris Voss is he's a negotiator. He was an FBI negotiator. I learned that from him. So I don't want to make it seem like, oh, AJ is a genius. No, AJ learns a lot from a lot of people. So when I'm working with people, I only want to hear no. Right? Are you opposed to starting to work with me? No, I'm not. Okay. Cool. Is it a ridiculous idea for you to get this invoice in back to me today? No, that's not a ridiculous idea. Okay. They never say yes. I don't even go for yes anymore. That's to only hear no.
That's amazing. That's a wonderful mindset shift.
Yeah, because people have been so trapped by yes, right? Was this a good interview? Do you think I did a good job? Right? Do you like this? If I can get you to say these many micro yeses, when I ask you for the price, you're gonna say yeah. But people have been they've been duped by the micro yeses so long, we're scared to say yes because yes gets us in a bind. So we don't even say yes anymore.
So true. Because I do think, and I might have heard this from Chris Voss's book, but now that I think about it and you say it, we feel empowered when we can say no. It's almost like it puts us in the driver's seat somehow.
Of course.
Yeah.
And to me, the way I've started thinking about it is because I always try to learn from people and then see how I can look at it in my life. I have a 3-year-old goddaughter. You know the number one word she learned from 1 to 3? No.
No.
So I'm like, that makes sense why no would feel more comfortable because that's the most frequent word she's heard. That's the word she uses now for everything. So then why wouldn't I use that and go back into the whatever, the limbic brain or whatever part of the subconscious that has no plan in the background and use it to my advantage? But then also give people a way out if they don't want to do it. Because ultimately, I still want what's best for you.
Brilliant advice, AJ. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is incredible.